Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that one of our admin received, and the translation reads like this. Wena, let me tell you something, Nash. My mom is a witch. When she started showing herself to me that she was a witch, I did not want to believe it until the night when she gave me 3 sweets and she said, these sweets, I do not want you to eat them. The first one, I want you to put it by your door after you would have closed it. Then the second sweet, I want you to put it underneath your mattress. Then the other one, put it on your right shoe, any shoe that you would have chosen, and then you put this sweet, and I am going to reveal myself in my true form. Later that evening, when we had went to bed, I did as my mom had told me, and then I started to have this weird dream. It's like there was something that came and collected me, and this thing that came, it was like it had wings. If you remember this other movie that is called Avatar, there are these other birds that they use in that movie that look more like your dinosaurs. That is the kind of a creature that came and collected me, and it flew with me through the sky. And then we arrived at this other place. It was in the villages, but it was a graveyard. There was a freshly dug grave there, and there was someone that had been buried. And then the duty that I was supposed to do was to look for other creatures and to alert my mother. It was me and other women that were pregnant, those that had been stolen in their dreams, and we were being used to look out for other creatures that would come to fight against my mother and some of her friends who were also witches, as they were busy digging up. Then that was when they were done, I saw my mother eating the flesh of that woman that they had taken out of the coffin, and then I woke up. When I woke up, even though my door, I had locked it from the inside, I found out that my mom was there. She was sitting on the bed. She was eating rice and beetroot, and she said, do you want this? I refused, and she said, eat it, otherwise you are not going to be okay. She gave me the rice and the beetroot. It did not have salt or anything, and it tasted funny, like I was eating beef. And she laughed when I said, why does this rice taste funny, like I am eating beef? And she just walked out of the door without even opening the door. That is how I found out that my mom is a witch. So the story that I will share with you can even scare most of the people here. I was born and bred in Centurion, Pretoria, but the life that I am living, Haibo, is like Ngipila inside a horror movie. My name, forget about that. I am not ready to die yet. Just call me Mpo. Age, let's say 28, and I am carrying a deep secret. Even if I go to the graves carrying this secret, I'm sure that even God is going to say, return back to the land of the living. My mother is a witch, a real one. It is not like those fake gossip stories. I mean like real witchcraft. As for our house, it looks normal from the outside. Beautiful, nice yard. We have some tenants that stay at our place. Even if you start to stay at our house, if you are someone that is prayerful, in time you will start to lose interest in prayer. You will stop reading the Bible, even delete the Bible app from your phone because of the demons that reside in our house. So we have 60 cats. Yes, you have heard me right. We have 60 black cats. And of these 60 cats, there are only two that live with us. The other ones, like my mom calls them, her own soldiers, her ears and her eyes across different locations from the place where we stay. So these 2 black cats are the ones that gave birth to the other 58 cats. So the female cat is the one that stays with us. The black cat, it stays with one of our neighbor who stays in the same street. She is also a witch. But these cats, they belong to my mother. They follow my mother wherever she goes to. Like these cats, they are of all sizes. And if these cats give birth to little kittens, then my mom will give them some charms, and then they would go wherever they would go to. And at night, those are the creatures that help her to bewitch some people. And some of these cats at night, you will never hear them meowing like normally, like what a cat is supposed to do. Rather, it's like they will be laughing, especially when they are fighting against each other. You would think that maybe it is human beings that are talking to each other. They are not just pets. They are my mother's soldiers. They are her spies. When they see someone wanting to progress in life, they report back to the mother cat or to the father cat, and then it will come and it will speak with my mom and tell her that this family, they want to buy a car. This family, they want to move out of this area. And when they move, let's say maybe out of Mamelodi, that will be the end of their poverty. God is about to bless them. They are going to meet such and such a person, or maybe the husband at work is going to get a promotion. So my mom, after receiving that information, will try to find other witches so that they can go and bewitch that family, so that forever they can stay in poverty. These cats, they are all over Mamelodi, Atteridgeville, Soshanguve, Amanskraal, any place you name it, they are there. Some, they do stay in the graveyards during the day, then they go to the location late at night. And each and every time when my mom is having some meetings with some of these witches from our neighborhood, these cats, they will come and they can even transform themselves and they can become little people like your little tokoloshis. This is what has been happening. My mom has caused so many young men to get addicted to Yonya Wupe, even if it was something that was never supposed to happen to that young person, someone that would be going to college, but because of her charms, she can just curse a person to get addicted to Nyahupe. Start by alcohol, smoking zol, and then after that, the person will graduate and start to do hard drugs. My mom is someone that goes to church. There are people that I knew growing up, people that have been hurt by my mother's witchcraft. Take, for instance, there was this other boy, whom I'll call Jabu. We went to the same high school. He had a bright future. He had got a bursary, I will say, from TUT. He was supposed to study medicine. Everyone was like, wow, he was supposed to be the first doctor from our street. We were still vibing when I turned 21. That was when everything changed. My mom said he was bad for the family. He was going to make everyone laugh at him, because I had failed my matric as well as my brothers, all of them, they had failed their matrics. My mom would curse Ujabu each and every day. She would be like, you are going to be the king of beggars. You are going to be a homeless person. You are never going to become a doctor. She used to bewitch him each and every day. He stopped going to classes. That was when, to my surprise, we even thought about these issues. They started hanging out with tsotis, smoking yahupi, hijacking cars. You're from future doctor to a thug in 6 months, just like that, like someone had switched off the lights in his brain. One night, Ujabu and two other boys tried to hijack a car near Menlyn Mall. Cops caught them. He was arrested with an illegal 9mm under the seat. Hey, that was really bad. Even the mom was crying every day. We even went to the court. He was like a little baby shaking. He cried in court. He even begged the judge, saying that he does not even remember how he ended up becoming someone that was hijacking cars. And when you are in that situation, no one will ever believe you. How can you explain witchcraft in a courtroom? Even my mom was there the day that this guy was sentenced, and she was even smiling when other people were happy that he was someone that was hijacking cars, that he had been caught. So my mom, even throughout a party the next weekend, she was saying, like, my brother, today is his birthday. How can you have a party for someone that is not even there? And late at night, when people were drunk, I saw 10 cats that came and they started dancing around the fire. I swear to you, it was like this. Cats, they were now little human beings. They were dancing. They were happy for destroying that boy's life. So as for me, I am also trapped being someone who is a daughter of a witch. There are things that I cannot do, like go to church, but I am so wishing that someone can help me. Whenever you pray, please remember me in your prayers. As for me, it might be difficult to come out of this life, but I am just hoping that one day God is going to remove my mom from this earth. I mean, like to die, a death sentence, so that people that she has used in rituals, because she has so many people that she wrote their names on a piece of paper that are not even progressing in life, that can't even do anything in life. So many women that she said, this one, she's now in university, I want her to be impregnated. She must not know who is the father of that pregnancy that she'll be carrying. And it has been happening. A lot of people that end up committing crime, my mom is involved, making sure that she writes the names of the people that she wants to commit crime, even to die. So I wish that my mom, everything that she has done, it can return back to her. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our admin. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Yo.